Yo, what's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, I should say. I always do that. I always do that. I guess I was used to doing the morning live streams. So, what's going on, guys? Let's get into it a little bit. Let's see what's going on around the market this afternoon. See what's happening. Okay, so I covered this morning that we needed to see Bitcoin close above 113,500, which we are just a hair below right now, but that is the line we will be watching. Uh, yeah, we're only about $100 below it right now, so not bad. Not even. Or no, we're only $30 below it right now. Sorry, $30. Not bad. Not too bad. So, excuse me, guys. I got a cough. So that's the line we want to close above 113,500 for continuation to the upside. Anything below that, unacceptable. Unacceptable. We don't want to see it, right? Okay, so that's what we're watching. We wicked perfectly down to support around that $112,570 level. We wicked right down to it. We're back above the 30-day moving average, which is great. We don't want to start closing candles below that again because it's always a nuisance, as you can see back here. Below it, resistance here, like it's that's the 100-day, but you get it. We want to stay above the 30-day and the 100-day. Let's stay above the moving averages. How's that for a daily close? Huh? Sounds good to me. Let's get into the super chats. Strawberry Dragon with a super sticker. Thank you so much, Strawberry Dragon. I appreciate you. Wow, and that's it for the super chats. Okay, let's get into the news a little bit here. See what's going on. Or not the news, sorry, the chat. Let's see what's going on out there. William, good to see you, my guy. Good to see you. Welcome. Here we go. Jared dropped that cheddar. My guy, he says, Rob, as always, you're the man. The swing tier is where it is at if you're serious about learning how to navigate this space. Absolutely, brother. We nailed that wormhole trade we did yesterday. Shorted the hell out of that. Made a lot of money doing it, guys. If you're not over in the trading group, I don't know what you're doing. You're not making money, right? Candy Man, what's up, buddy? I might go for a jog. I may also win the lottery. Odds are about the same. I feel you on that, my friend. I feel you on that. Ethan, what's up, buddy? Do you think Avantis has another correction on the way? Well, let's have a look at Avantis. Let's see. I haven't looked at the Avantis chart in a little while. So this is our wormhole trade. We crushed it. We did good. Let's look at AVNT. All right, so we're holding resistance right now. Now, where we are right here, this is going to be a level of resistance, guys. As you can see, was resistance here and here. We broke above it. We've collapsed back down below. So that $1.25 level, almost $1.26, that's going to be resistance in my opinion. It's hard to read a chart with no real history, but this is the daily. Now, if we do have a correction to the downside, it's probably only going to be somewhere around $1, about $1 even, right? You've got a bit of support there. We almost came down to test it as support, but that would be our next level, in my opinion. I mean, theoretically, you could come all the way back down here to around 36 cents in a worst case scenario, but I don't think that's going to happen because I think these support levels are going to hold. I think that we're going to start making our next leg up on the market. I think you're going to see Bitcoin be first to move, obviously, over the next few weeks, followed by altcoins melting their way up. So I just think that that's a bridge too far to come down to 36 cents. So I would say we'll probably hold support around $1. If we come down any further, $1 would be where I would be looking. So wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of consolidation in the range that we're in right now. Right, a little bit of consolidation there wouldn't surprise me. So, yeah. Phil, what's up, buddy? Thanks for everything. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. Oh, guys, Check it out. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since you all showed your undying loyalty and appreciation to D's Nuts for gifting you with the memberships this morning. D's Nuts raining down gifts from above. Absolutely fantastic. Twice. So make sure you show your appreciation to D's Nuts in the chat, my friends. Absolutely. Okay, what else do we have? Let's get back into the chat a little bit. Where are we here? Just got to find where I was. H. Barbarina in the house. What's going on, man? You know me says hit the like button and subscribe on your way in, everyone. Yes. Are we close to a house hippo pump? Well, I mean, you know what we could do? Let's get into it here. Let's try to initiate the house hippo pump.
It's nighttime in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it.
House hippo pump in effect, baby. Thanks for all you do for the community of. Hey, no problem, man. Pico and LFG, let's go, baby. Absolutely. Gab, what's up, man? I noticed that HiveMapper put on their X page today a hint about a burn. Yes, they did. So yeah, buy back and burn. A lot of projects are starting to do the buy back and burn. So very nice, very nice. Paul, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Guys, as always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. We got 120 people here. We have 55 likes. Let's get those likes up to 100. Jeremiah Porter, what's up, man? Any info on how much lower ICP may go down to? Well, unless you're a Patreon member, the altcoin requests go in the goals tab at the top of the chat. Mad Adam, what's up, buddy? How does Rob achieve his boy next door good looks? Hit the like button and find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Joy, what's going on? Says, Rob always has great content. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Jake the Snake, when steaks for dinner, Roberto, my gym gains need the protein. Let's go. Ron, wish I had extra dry powder to trade, but we'll be upgrading soon. Looking forward to it, brother. Looking forward to it. You don't need hundreds and hundreds of dollars to start learning how to trade. I think the first demo trade I did, for the community was like just $38 just to show people how low you could go. And we also show you how to use the demo mode to learn how to trade that way as well. So you're not risking your own money. So you don't necessarily have to be spending your money to be learning how to trade over on the trading group, guys. So make sure that you are subscribing to the trading group. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. Matt, what's up, buddy? Finally made it again. My dude. There she is. Gamma Goddess in the house. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's get this money. Dave, what's up, brother, man? What's up, man? Danny's in the house. What's up, man? Over the top. What's going on? Good to see you, man. The family's all here. Gamecast says, hey, Rob, my apologies for the message I sent. If it's worth anything, I heard was explaining why my membership keeps canceling. Oh, perfect. You figured it out? Did you get it figured out? Nice, nice, nice. Marcus. Hey, Rob, you think this bull run will be bigger? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. DH, what's going on? Diamond Hands. Cody, what's going on, man? Super sticker. I appreciate you. Love the stick. Love the picture, by the way, brother. Oh, House says, like you called, Rob, nothing burger with Goliath actually dropped more. Hey, I told you, yeah, those kind of events, they're always nothing burgers, right? It's like, so the price sometimes will run up weeks beforehand in anticipation. It's like a buy the rumor, sell the news. But yeah, I knew that the Goliath was going to be a nothing burger. They always are, right? They're always nothing burgers. It's nothing against XCN. It's just people hype up things for no reason, right? Seeing these nuts always brightens my day. Exactly. Big C. Rob pulled out the house hippos. Oh, we got to pull out the house hippos on a day like today, man. Oh, house says no likes equals no bull run, guys. It's scientifically proven. Candyman says, is that a house hippo in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? A little from column A, a little from column B, my friend. How about that? Thomas, I've held Swift for a year now at 69,000. Nice number. Please say soon it will go up, losing faith. My friend, listen, in an altcoin season, everything goes up. There's not coins that don't pump during a parabolic phase of an altcoin season. Even like completely dead projects like FTT token will pump during an altcoin season, right? You have no reason to think that Swift coin's not going to pump, right? It's just recency bias, my friend. Don't make the mistake of damaging your future financially free self by making emotional decisions now, right? Don't make, what is it they say? Don't make short-term decisions that have long-term consequences. Something like that. Anyway, Jake the Snake, what's up, man? Real Me, what's going on? Cryptus, what's up? Rob, are you able to look at AVO? Appreciate all you do. AVO? Let me see if I can pull it up over on KuCoin. Let me have a looky-loo. AVO. Nope, it's not on here. Let me go to... Let me find the chart on TradingView or something. Yeah. The daily time frame, you've got yourself a little bit of a bull pennant going on, or bull flag. Either way, got a bull flag going on. It looks like you're going to have another leg up here pretty soon. You could come down to the bottom trend line, however, around that 1 cent 39, 1 cent 4 level at its lowest. But yeah, it looks like you're going to have a bull flag breakout here pretty soon, which is going to be a textbook breakout. Would bring you to around 3 cents 7 range, something like that, on a breakout. Jared says BTCC has a demo account to where you can leverage trade $1 million. No excuses. Yeah, exactly. You can use the demo mode and you can learn from us over in the trading group that way without costing yourself any money. So, I mean, what are you waiting for? Get over to the trading group today, guys, right? You can learn how to trade and it won't cost you anything. You're not going to get liquidated and stuff like that. Real Me says, can you comment on Jasmy? Hara just made an update about Panasonic collab, but in the same news as of in March 2024. Yeah, I actually, Real Me, I have a video coming out covering what Hara had to say about the update on the Panasonic platform and Jasmy. So what I would say is keep an eye out for that later today. That video will be out. And yeah, I mean, Jasmy's weird. It's one of those projects, a lot like XCN actually. The chart action between Onyx Coin and Jasmy are very, very similar. They spend extended periods of time doing absolutely nothing except being boring and red. And then they go on like 500% moves seemingly out of nowhere, right? That's how those projects move. It's weird. Swift does that too. Swift does that. XCN does that. Jasmy does that. I've seen Zebek do it. So, yeah, that's nothing to worry about for me. Jake the Snake says, Roberto, how's the Russell 2K looking? If it looks anything like you, it'll be bullish. I see what you do there. I see what you're doing. No. Let's go have a look at the Russell. The Russell. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance continuing to creep its way up to that 60% level that we told you it was going to be going to. It's continuing to work its way up, which is expected. Expect at least 60%, guys, on the Bitcoin dominance. Going over to the Russell. See, the Russell, we broke above the previous cycle high back here, right? Previous cycle high, 2021, rejected off it back here in November, December. We broke above it briefly here, but what we need we need a breakout with conviction. And when this goes full send, guys, altcoins are going to go nuts, right? So that's what we're waiting for, man. That's what we're waiting for. Maybe we're building another bull flag here. Who knows, right? That'd be great. Bull flag breakout on the Russell. Take another week or two to kind of, play out. But yeah, Russell's looking good. Icy Oracle, LFG, baby. Absolutely. Nasir, hey, Rob, thanks for the channel. Will be a bull run in Q4. What's your percentage? Yeah, we're already in a bull run, my friend. Absolutely. Q4 has always been mega bullish for crypto. Beebs, my dude, what's up, brother? Hangman, where you been, man? If history repeats itself, the top of this bull run should end first week of November. There you go. There you go. Hey, Rob, what do you think was the reason behind Swiftcoin performing horribly last bull run? I think they've just come a long way, right? Projects like, here's the thing. Projects like Swiftcoin in the last cycle, they weren't as advanced as they are this time around, this cycle. A lot of their tech wasn't out yet. They haven't their AI agent tools and, their platform. And also on top of that as well, we know that a lot of attacks were taking place with the SEC. So like Bridgers was not allowed in the United States. Well, they were allowed, but they didn't want to risk getting sued. So there's a lot of factors that come into play with that stuff. But now that they have the freedom and their technology is kind of out to market and they're continuing to develop, don't be shocked to see Swiftcoin go absolutely ballistic. Diamond Hands, Cody. Can you look up IP story? What do you think? Yeah, is that down today? I was looking at it earlier. IP. Yeah, it's down pretty bigly. Down pretty bigly. I don't know. You seem to have caught your support level right here. I don't think you're going much lower, to be honest with you. As you can see, very, very significant level here. Look at all that resistance for about a little over a week before it broke out. You're coming back down from that resistance level to test it as support, which is very, very bullish for potential continuation to the upside. But the last thing you want is to come all the way back up and have a double top, right? So I think you're going to have to consolidate and slowly work your way up here and not have a sharp move. But I don't think you're going any lower on IP, to be honest with you. Beebs, yes, DCA this morning. Nice, there you go. Jake the Stink, I just thought I'd butter you up for the request. There you go. Pico's in the house. What's up? Good morning, Pico. Good to see you. Pico the cat with the gat. There you go, man. Fast Freddy, no sound on YouTube. Everybody else seems to be able to hear me. Can you guys hear me? Have I been talking for 33 and a half minutes and you guys can't hear me? Ron, my subscription renews in a few days. I will be upgrading. There you go, brother. That's what I like to hear. Do we have a Patreon call later? Nope. Those will start. If you watch the morning market overview videos, all of that stuff is explained, right? So please watch the Patreon morning market overview videos, and you will know everything that's going on. Matt, I hear it on YouTube. Fast Freddy shut down and cut it again. Yeah. Pico YouTube channel drop soon. Nice. There you go. Pico YouTube channel is coming soon, guys. Hoover says you are fine. Nice. Oh, house, we hear you. Okay. Perfect. Rob, are you a fan of CFG? I've never heard of it, Beebs. Never heard of it, brother. So you likely alt season will continue through mid-January next year. Yep. Probably into February at this point, right? So, yeah. All right, we haven't even touched on the news, guys. Let's get into the news a little bit here. James says, new to crypto world, but very excited for my first bull run. Welcome to the community, James. Hopefully we can help guide you through this space to make life-changing wealth for yourself. If you're not over on the Patreon, my friend, join our trading group today, and we'll teach you everything you need to know. All of our training courses, by the way, guys, on the Patreon are free to Patreon members. So definitely get over there and join the community. All right, let's get into some of the news that we have not even come close to touching on yet today. U.S. government shutdown may halt 750,000 workers daily. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. We have that starting, I think, tomorrow, right? So could that throw a wrench in the crypto market and the stock market? Could we see markets be affected in a negative way due to a shutdown in the government? We'll see. On October 1st, 2025, the Congressional Budget Office reported that up to 750,000 federal employees may face daily furloughs due to potential U.S. government shutdowns. The shutdown could suspend government payroll, impacting local economies and affecting market sentiment, potentially influencing crypto markets despite no direct statements on digital assets. 750,000 federal workers might be furloughed each day during the U.S. government shutdown, according to the CBO. This projection reflects the ripple effect of halted operations across multiple federal sectors. The impact of this event is considerable, with significant economic ramifications expected to extend from individual households to broader local economies. The Congressional Budget Office announced that up to 750,000 federal employees risk furlough daily from October 1st. This comes as a non-appropriation of funds leading to the governmental halt. The CBO analysis relies on federal documentation and guidance. During the government shutdown starting October 1st, as many as 750,000 employees, we know, while okay, so anyway, the point of it is, guys, they're just repeating the same thing over and over again. The point of it is, the long and short, let's just cut through the old crap cake here. Is this going to affect markets? Potentially it could, or it could be a nothing burger on the markets. Maybe all the employees will have free time on their hands and they'll start buying crypto. Who knows, right? Candyman says, in the past, shutdowns only affected crypto short term, but is bullish in the long term. Yes, absolutely. And I was watching Caesar earlier this morning, and he looked it up. And apparently the longest government shutdown was only like 31 days or something like that. So I don't expect this to be a long-lasting thing, because you have to remember that the people who are shutting down the government, Congress, whether it is the Democrats or the Republicans, they're all not making money, and they don't want to not make money. So they're not going to drag this out for very long, right? McNerney, where you been, buddy? It's been a crazy past month with work, but I'm always listening. Just wanted to show you my appreciation. Hey, thanks for popping in, McNerney. Thank you for the super chat as well. I appreciate you, brother. It's good that you're still here, man. Pico says, U.S. does this every year. It's part of the script. Exactly. Rob, thank you, sir, for the channel. I have a question. Will there be a bull run? I already answered that question, my friend. I already answered it. So please use these, right? Pay attention. Okay, what else do we have? Wall Street giant Vanguard could be next to enter the crypto ETF race. Vanguard, a company historically known for dismissing cryptocurrencies as speculative, has indicated that it is reviewing its position on crypto-related investment products. Remember, when we saw the first Bitcoin spot ETF get approved, Vanguard made a very, very firm stance that they would not get involved with crypto at that time. The statement came after growing speculation that Vanguard could eventually follow competitors like BlackRock into the booming spot ETF market. See, you can try to hold out as long as you want, man, but at the end of the day, if you're not competing with your competition, then you're screwed, right? While the firm emphasized that crypto mutual funds and ETFs are not currently available through its brokerage, it stopped short of ruling them out. Instead, a spokesperson noted that the company is consistently evaluating client demands, its investment lineup, and regulatory developments. This cautious shift is notable given Vanguard's long reputation as a stronghold of traditional investment strategies, unlike rivals that rushed into digital assets after the US spot ETFs were approved earlier this year, drawing billions in inflows. Vanguard resisted calls to participate, preferring to stick with the core lineup of its index funds and bonds. So they missed the boat, essentially. By acknowledging that crypto remains on the table, however, Vanguard has opened the door to a possible reversal. The firm stressed that any future decision would be communicated directly to clients, but its wording has fueled speculation that one of the industry's last holdouts may eventually enter the crypto ETF race. If it does, Vanguard's arrival could reshape the competitive landscape, adding enormous credibility to digital assets products that have already attracted significant mainstream attention. Vanguard is a massive firm. You're going to see a lot of capital inflow if this takes place. YouTube watcher, hey Rob, how bad would it be for Jasmy if BTC corrects to the CME gap? Most altcoins are, for the most part, kind of found their local bottoms, in my opinion. Vanguard, crypto is a scam while they were buying. Exactly. I'm on Gary's computer keeping an eye on the mouse. Let's go. There you go. Oh, House says, how about silver this past week? I haven't looked too much into it. I got to get away from the charts for now because I still have a lot of news to cover. Carlos, what's up, man? Ben, good to see you, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Looking forward to our call in October. There you go. Jasmy's losing 1 to 2 cents, and BTC's at 130,000. Do you see Jasmy make? Here's the thing: Bitcoin is about to siphon off a lot of liquidity as we see Bitcoin dominance start to rise. Right? This has to happen. It has to, because here's the thing, and I do have a video coming out about this, guys, later today. It's a backyard porch video, whatever. But a lot of people are forgetting. A lot of people, you see all these people calling for altcoin season, and why aren't alts going? Have we completely forgotten the fact that Bitcoin has to top before altcoin season takes place? It seems like people have forgotten that, right? Because everyone's calling for altcoin season like it's here and it's about to happen. Alts are about to go up, yes. However, Bitcoin has to draw liquidity back out. Bitcoin dominance has to take back over again, and for Bitcoin to rise up to about $142,000, and then altcoins will start to climb, right? So, tomorrow, yes, tomorrow is the review for Jasmy in the monitoring zone, though I do not think it's going to get removed from the monitoring zone. Well, technically it's tomorrow, but technically it's the first week of the month. So it could be within the first week, right? Do you think the top will be in Q4 or next year? For Bitcoin, I think the top will be in Q4. For altcoins, I think it will be Q1 of next year. Crypto J505, what's up, man? Could you look at the M2? I already looked at them, my friend. You're going to have to go backwards in the stream. Carlos, the hardest part of the altcoin season is picking the right coin. Swift is my biggest bag so far. Yeah, Swift is one of my biggest bags. Absolutely. It's one of my top bags. It's in my top 3 right now, I think. So, all right. Let's continue on with the news here, guys. Let's go over to Squawk Box. All right. Bitcoin has characteristics that gold doesn't.
Let's check the crypto markets right now. I saw a little bit of weakness, but there was a rebound from last week. Recently, joining us now with more, John D'Agostino, Coinbase head of institutional strategy. And I want to talk AI and the convergence with crypto and some of these terms, and you can explain it to me. But here's a couple bullet points. AI made intelligence scalable and programmable. Crypto is doing the same thing for money and value. And when you put them together, it makes programmable money that can meet programmable intelligence. So this is all MIT lab type stuff, and this is like looking into the future.
Yeah.
What does it mean practically?
Sure. So I love that phrase, artificial intelligence as infinitely scalable intelligence. And if you think of blockchain, which is the underlying technology for crypto, as infinitely scalable source of truth, then those two things work very well together. The simple way of thinking about it is if we are moving to a world where AI agents will not just analyze things for you, will not just give you information to make your own decision, but will potentially be allowed to act on your behalf, then we want those agentic systems or those AI systems to act on true sources of information. It would be disastrous if they didn't. So simple examples could be AI agents not just analyzing your portfolio, but optimizing it, tax loss harvesting, kind of simple rote things. We could live in a world, let's get away from finance for a second. We can live in a world where AI agents are able to conduct, and this is some of the work happening at MIT that we talked about earlier. We could be living in a world very shortly where AI agents are conducting screenings for cancer treatments. And the process of doing that involves maybe the purchase of data sets. And a scientist could do that 5 times a day. An AI agent could do it 5,000 or 5 million or 5 billion times a day in theory. For that AI agent to purchase that data set, to do that experiment at that scale, to ask it to rely on 100-year-old financial rails, it's sort of like trying to stream K-pop Demon Hunters on a 1994 dial-up modem. It just simply doesn't work. So if we're going to move to this world and have this wonderful advantage of these agents acting at infinitely fast speeds, they have to act on infinitely fast and scalable money rails. And that's what blockchain and crypto is.
Because I've always been fascinated by the singularity when machines know 1 billion times the sum total of all human knowledge. We have no idea what that.
You have no idea
what that means.
Right.
But when you say something it's fascinating. So it is infinitely scalable AI, and
infinitely is a bit hyperbolic. I'm not sure anything is infinitely scalable.
Right, but infinitely scale. You need a financial instrument that is also infinitely scalable to handle what you're talking about.
Correct. And when we talk about programmable, it's flexibility. In terms of, we don't know where these agents are going to go. We don't know the advantages they'll give us. And so having money that's flexible, being able to do different things with it, that's equally important. But I think the basic, just think about just speed, right? You wouldn't try to stream a movie on a dial-up modem. We wouldn't ask these AI agents to transact with a financial system that's older than those modems.
Bitcoin has come a long way from Beanie Babies when you talk that way, has it not? There has been, obviously a lot of volatility, and you say that we got to get the crypto to a point where it's not just correlated with tech stocks. They go up, tech stocks come down, crypto comes down. Do you see that happening? Do you see progress in that? It still looks like a risk-on asset, does it not?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, so last time I was on, we were talking about the decoupling of Bitcoin with tech stocks and its outperformance relative to gold. Now we've seen year to date, gold doing really well, up 46% or so. Bitcoin doing well, up about 21%, Ethereum up about 25%. So it's decoupled in the opposite direction. But push back year on year, gold's up about 44%, Bitcoin's up 75%, Ethereum's up 58%. And even if you look at something like the Coin 50 index, a basket of crypto, that's up about 72% year on year. Now, if you go back 3, 5, 7 years, there's no question which is the better asset to own. But here's the rub. Here's the crazy part. You don't have to choose, right? This isn't a who's the GOAT, Jordan or LeBron conversation.
Exactly.
Bitcoin has characteristics gold doesn't. It's programmable. It's digital. It's infinitely scalable in terms of movement. easy to move. You don't have to lug gold across borders.
Right, insure.
And most importantly, I would argue it produces yield, where gold has a negative cost of carry. So if you're one of the people who are genuinely concerned that global money supply grows like 7-8% a year, and that's excessive, if you believe that's excessive and that's causing inflation, then you need assets that will beat that. A couple $1 trillion was sitting in money markets because at 5%, 4.5%, 5.5%, that's nice. You're getting close to beating your target inflation rate.
Yeah.
As rates tick down, that unlocks those assets. Now, all of it's not flowing into assets like Bitcoin, but a portion will. That's what makes us bullish.
And institutional crypto investors probably aren't nearly as squeamish when there's, although a lot of retail they're hodlers and they haven't sold either. Right?
Yeah, so I'll know, so institutions are coming is sort of the most common question I get asked on panels. They've been coming, not just coming, they're there. They've been there for a long time. Everyone talks about this institutional wave. In my experience of dealing with pensions and endowments and sovereign wealth funds, they don't invest in waves. They're not lemmings running over a cliff in some giant wave. They're very, very cautious. They're very thoughtful.
So
Yeah.
what percentage right now of Bitcoin do you think is held by ordinary individuals around the world versus institutions?
So I don't want to hedge, but the reason is if you view, say, like the BlackRock ETF, which has been enormously successful,
Right.
Some people view that as an institution holding Bitcoin.
Right.
In reality, I view that as the ETF holders holding Bitcoin. So it depends on your perspective. I don't have good numbers for you.
But do you
if you
think
invite me
it's
back, I'll have good numbers.
80% is individuals? Do you think it's 90%? Do you think it's 50%?
I think it's the majority are held by individuals if you consider the ETFs as being individually held. But if you invite me back, I'll give you exact numbers.
Yeah, he's right, guys. They're not gonna, like, institutions. It's not gonna be like all at once, boom, kind of thing, right? It's gonna be gradual growth, and that's a good thing, right? Big Kev says the market is red today, but the Patreon members do not live in fear because of your leadership. Lead us, Rob. Hey, absolutely, brother. I appreciate you, Big Kev. Thank you, brother. AF says, good to see you, brother Rob. I hope you're staying strong, and of course, prayers for you and your family. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. YouTube watcher, hey Rob, Jasmy's oversold for a week now. BTC rose 5K. I understand that the dominance is up, but why is Jasmy not even made a bounce? When do you see Jasmy reclaiming 1 cent for? I've addressed this twice now, so I'll address it a third time, and that's it. Okay, for this stream. Okay, altcoins are going to bleed for now while Bitcoin climbs, because liquidity is moving from the altcoins to Bitcoin, right? So that's why Bitcoin is climbing, but Jasmy is not, because money is coming from the altcoins to Bitcoin right now, right? Altcoins will start to melt their way upwards after Bitcoin has finished playing out this next leg up to around $140,000. So, Reliance Global expands crypto holdings with XRP treasury move. Reliance Global, NASDAQ RELI, has added XRP to its digital asset treasury, extending its cautiously expanding blockchain footprint. The company, known for its insurance and financial services, framed the move as strategic rather than speculative, pointing to XRP's speed with institutional use cases. With this move, Reliance expands its treasury beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano, aligning itself with a growing list of public companies viewing digital assets as more than speculative investments. XRP offers speed, efficiency, and proven value in global payments, said Chairman and CEO Ezra Beeman. The move marks another measured step in Reliance's broader blockchain strategy, which now expands both treasury allocation and retail-facing platforms like RELI Exchange and 5minutesinsure.com. The company emphasizes regulatory alignment and secure custody. leaning on its crypto advisory board, an increasingly standard feature among firms seeking digital asset credibility without drawing regulatory fire. The timing of RELI's XRP acquisition signals a broader strategic alignment within the Reliance Group towards integrating digital assets at the corporate level. Rather than approaching crypto as a speculative play, the group is treating tokenized assets like XRP as functional components of treasuries. Of treasury and infrastructure. Japanese gaming and blockchain firm Gumi pursued a similar strategy. The company recently approved a 2.5 billion yen, which is $17 million, in XRP purchase to anchor its own digital asset treasury. Both moves suggest a growing trend among large corporations. So we're starting to see a lot of these larger companies globally adding XRP to their balance sheets, guys, in their treasuries. Very, very big news for XRP holders. Along with XRP spot ETFs, this is going to be next level for the next bull run for XRP. Another local, what's up? 50 push-ups done. That's what I like to hear. Earth Prospecting, prayers for you, Rob, and your family. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Yes, prayers go a long way, my friends. Prayers most definitely go a long, long way. Okay, so we got one more article to kind of get through here. Little SEC news. Speaking of the ETFs, check this out. SEC issues new signal for potential altcoin ETF approval. The approval of Bitcoin ETFs last year sparked anticipation among investors for altcoin ETF confirmations. Recently, the SEC has released a new framework for listing, signaling the potential approval for altcoin ETFs. On Monday, they requested issuers to withdraw their 19B-4 forms, indicating that the awaited altcoin ETF approvals for the last quarter are quite realistic. The approval of a Solana ETF could happen shortly. Eric Balchinian, an analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence known for his insights into crypto ETF processes, has indicated a high likelihood of Solana's approval. Known for his accurate analysis during the Bitcoin Ethereum ETF approvals, he now asserts a 100% certainty for Solana's ETF approval. A user questioned Eric's confidence by asking why he increased the approval probability from 90 to 95%, to which Eric responded that it is not 95%, but indeed confirmed. Despite Solana's setting a $250 target recently, concerns over this week's employment figures have slightly pulled it back after spot ETF approval. Institutional investment in cryptocurrencies is expected to surge by another $28 billion, reaching $68 billion by 2025. According to James Seifert, the ETF expert at Bloomberg Intelligence, the recent rule change implies approval for over 100 altcoin ETFs. While coins like Solana and Doge and Litecoin are currently prominent, James predicts that almost all altcoin ETF applications will receive approval within 6 to 12 months. Furthermore, with the updated altcoin listing framework reducing the waiting period from 240 days to 75, any altcoin could receive ETF approval within 2.5 months. For instance, new tokens slated for issuance next year could begin trading on exchange within a quarter. Here's the thing, guys. By the time a year, maybe 2 years from now, a spot ETF approval for any given altcoin is going to be a nothing burger, right? Because now with this new framework being put in place for altcoin ETFs, spot ETFs, you're going to start seeing them come out of the woodwork. So by the time we get a year, 2 years from now, nobody's going to care if, enter your random altcoin gets a spot ETF approval. It's going to be a nothing burger, right? So, Ben, I appreciate you too, man. Braveheart, hey Rob, it's a great day to have a great day. Pico, and LFG. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Mario, what's up, buddy? Senior Rob, 15 push-ups. 50, not 15. Don't shortchange me, brother. Leo, what's up, man? Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. Okay, let's go back over to the Bitcoin chart, and Bitcoin continuing to climb its way back up the ladder here, guys. 113,800 and climbing, trying to get back above the 100-day moving average, which is at 113,844. We could, guys, theoretically, we could end this daily candle green when it's all said and done. We just need to get back above $114,330, and we can see this candle green. That would be something, wouldn't it? We're going to stay on top of it, guys. We will be back at 8 p.m. Central for another live stream tonight. Get over to the trading group, guys. Like I said, we crushed it on the wormhole trade yesterday. Got another trade going into the trading group today. You're not going to want to miss it, guys. All of our training courses are free for Patreon members. Check that out as well. The link is down below in the chat, in the description, in the pinned comments. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.